Welcome, dear children. Standard 6, Subject Maths. Today we are going to start our chapter number 16, that is quadrilaterals. Let's begin. Now you all can see this picture on your screen as well as in your textbook. Let's discuss the meaning of quadrilaterals. Now here what's given, see. Take 4 points A, B, C, D on a paper such that any 3 of them will be non-collinear. Now here you all can see the 4 points alongside. Here the points, any 3 points you can see are not collinear. These points are to be joined to make a closed figure, but in such a way that when any 2 points are joined, the other 2 must lie on the same side of that line. The figure obtained by following the given rule is called a quadrilateral. Now whenever you are joining any 2 points, suppose you are drawing a line between point A and B. Now points D and C are both on the same side of the line. So it is correct. So quadrilateral is being formed. Now suppose you are drawing a line joining the points A and D. So a line is drawn between A and D. And the points, remaining points BC are on the same side of the line, means right side of the line drawn. This is the rule. Now observe the figures below and say which of them are quadrilaterals. Now figure first. You all can see figure number 1 is a figure of quadrilateral. Now as we all know that triangle is also a closed figure. Triangle has 3 sides, 3 vertices. Now, like a triangle, quadrilateral is also a closed figure. You all can see the figure in your textbook. The 4 line segments that form a quadrilateral are called its sides. Now, the sides are segment AB, segment BC, segment CD and segment AD are the 4 sides of the quadrilateral ABCD. That is the figure number 1. And the points A, B, C, D are the vertices of the quadrilateral. Let's move further. Now see, quadrilateral means a square. Now you can see square is also a closed figure. A rectangle is a closed figure. Rhombus, trapezium, parallelogram and kite. These all figures are coming in the quadrilateral. The names are different, but they belong to the group quadrilateral. Let's see the example in our daily life. See, you all can see the example of quadrilaterals, the things which we are using in our daily life. They all are forming the shape of a quadrilateral, means they are a closed figure. See, I hope children you all have got it. Now let's move further. Reading and writing of a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral can be named by starting at any vertex and going serially either clockwise or anti-clockwise around the figure. Now you can name the quadrilateral as you wish, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. See, when writing the name of a quadrilateral, a sign like a square you can see is put in place of the word quadrilateral. Instead of writing the word quadrilateral, we are using a square sign for naming the quadrilateral. As we are putting a triangle sign for naming a triangle, same way we are putting a small square for naming a quadrilateral. Now see how you can read a quadrilateral. Now starting from A. If you are starting from A, clockwise if you are going, you can go ADCB. And again, if you are starting from D, DCBA. If you are starting from C, CBAD. And if you are starting from B, BADC. This way you have to go clockwise. Now if you are going anti-clockwise and if you are starting from A, then A, B, C, D. If you are starting from B, B, C, D, A. If you are starting from C, C, D, A, B. And if you are starting from D, D, A, B, C. These are the two ways in which you can write the name of a quadrilateral. Now let's learn adjacent sides of a quadrilateral. Now you can see a figure alongside. Its name is quadrilateral ABCD. Now just see the sides. Side AB and side AD. What is common between these two sides? Yes, vertex A. AB also has the vertex A and side AD also has the vertex A. So vertex A, that is point A, is common to both the sides. So here the side AB and AD are adjacent sides. In shortcut you can say neighboring sides. So here we will write the pairs of adjacent sides in the figure, from the figure. The first side is AD and AB. Both A is common. Second is BC and DC. Here both C is common. Third, AD and DC. Fourth, BC and AB. Now see here, you can see one thing, each side is repeated twice. AD is repeated twice, AB twice, DC twice. All the sides are repeated twice, as AD will be adjacent to DC also and AD will be adjacent to AB also. So each side is adjacent to the other two sides. So here we can say neighboring sides also. Adjacent sides of the quadrilateral have a common vertex. This point you have to keep in mind, children. It's very important. Let's move further. Now opposite sides of a quadrilateral. Now you all can see the figure alongside of a quadrilateral ABCD. Now let's see side AB and DC. What you can see common? Nothing is common. AB and DC is having no common vertex. So here AB and side DC are opposite sides of the quadrilateral. Similarly AD and BC. Nothing is common. So sides AD and BC are also opposite sides. Let's write the pair. The first pair will be AD and BC. The second pair will be AB and DC. Opposite sides of the quadrilateral do not have a common vertex. Adjacent sides have a common vertex. Opposite sides of quadrilateral do not have a common vertex. You have to keep in mind. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Take care everyone. Bye.